joining me and Rob, we have Scot Brantley and the fabulous Sports Babe. Welcome to our show.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Ditto reciprocation here. Quickly, too.
Quickly, it was easy.
Well,
easy peasy, I think is the phrase.
Well, we want to talk about you two right now. Scot, fabulous Sports Babe, how did you two pair up, and what's going to be different about your show that is different than the other shows at 360?
I think you got to go back with friendship and starting in sports radio. The Babe was always the pioneer from the woman's side, and really one of the first. I guess a pioneer would have to be a guy like Brent Harmon that said, "Hey, we need to do an all sports radio show in the state of Florida," and that happened over in Plant City about in 1989, 90, and I just retired from the Bucks, and he asked me if I wanted to do a show. I said, "Sure, why not?" Well, it wasn't as easy then as it is now, but he kind of paved the way, and I think the rest has been history here in the Bay Area.
But you have, Babe, you've been run for since what, the 80s, 83, 84, somewhere around there, and you were the first woman to have your own show.
I was the first woman to do afternoon drive in sports. I was the first woman to put an all sports station on. That was the station that was here in Tampa. I'm the first that's done so many things, and I was in the position to do that, and I wanted to do that, and I had the opportunity, so I took the opportunity to do the things that were available to me.
Yeah, well, you know, if you sit around just wishing for it, it's never going to happen until you go out there and grab it and make it happen. Something now, this is new, right? 1470 is new with you guys here?
It's new for us. We've known each other for a long time. I used to cover Scott when he played with the Bucks. So we've known each other just kind of as friends, but not, like that. We've always been friends. And I think one of the things is I think Scott and I respect each other. Yeah, we like each other. Always. And we are vastly different people.
Well, I was going to say, what makes your show unique? I mean,
Are you still
both
finding the mojo?
Is it difficult? Or you guys have been friends for so long?
I don't know. I'm the old Florida cracker that's been in Florida my whole life, and went to the University of Florida, was drafted, been in Tampa now 28 years. But she's been in Florida her whole life. She's been to Seattle, she's been to New York, and done the big things, but I never had any desire to leave this great state of Florida, and until the day I die, I will never live anywhere else.
How about Chamber of Commerce, huh? Poster boy for Florida right there. Yeah.
Do you think the show is just going to stay local, or could with the ESPN behind it, could it have potential to go national, other markets?
I don't know what'll happen. Who knows what'll happen? I think one of the things that we bring, there's so many national shows now that, to me, the thing that's being not serviced properly is local.
It's a local market.
If the Buccaneers do something at 10 o'clock in the morning, a lot of people can't even talk about it with someone who's passionate until 6 o'clock at night. Sure. So I think what we've been able to do and localize the programming, and like I said to Scott, why try and talk about something that's happening in LA when we can relate that some way to what's going on here with our teams here and how it relates here.
Right. You get and the local people, the people that are paying for the advertising, they're keeping our community rocking and rolling and making everything kind of churn here, and that's a good important thing, Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the National Football Foundation, I was at a banquet last night, gave awards out to 17 scholar athletes in Hillsborough County. I mean, those are the kind of things, and we didn't even talk about that today, but we will tomorrow. Gail Sarins was there, and we had a great time.
So what are you both doing on Saturday?
I'm sorry.
I said, what are you both doing on Saturday?
On Saturday, I bet you're going fishing. I'm watching the draft. He's going fishing. I'm watching the draft. I'll probably do something in the morning before I watch the draft. Though.
Give us your time that you're on, your Euro out, anything that anybody needs to know.
Yeah, all the stuff to find you guys.
How to find us?
1470.
We're on ESPN 1470 here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And you can see us online at ESPN1470.com. Scott and I are on from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. We have the Voyeur Cam on the website. So it's really kind of great. But we have to, as usual, I said, Scott, we can't take our clothes off or anything because we got the Voyeur Cam. So, you can't put your feet up and get all that comfortable.
And you always have to make sure your hair looks good, don't you? Or are you just
not me.
Good for you.
Not me. I just go like this. That's all I do.
Keep it short.
Thank you both very much for coming on and joining us. We had a pleasure of going on your show earlier today. So thank you very much.
Thank you
so much.